Alright, yo, we live right now, HeavyBagTV.
Yeah.
KOTD. Organik, what up, man?
Chillin', man, what up?
Recapping this Blackout, 6 event, man. Let's talk about it. How did you feel about it, man? And, what are the fans saying?
I felt the event was good. I felt like the atmosphere was one of the better atmospheres for any battle event I've been to. Real positive energy throughout the whole event. I thought it was fun. A couple cancellations, but like shit like that bound to happen when you book mega cards like this. We're not doing single day events. We're doing like full out festivals that are like 2 days long, with press conferences and involving 30 plus rappers and bringing 20 from out of country. So situations like this will occur, but that's why we set up as many battles as we do. You know what I mean? Even though we announce so many, it's kind of like a hope that they all happen, but at the end of the day we still get left with more battles and other leagues throwing their cards too. You know what I'm saying? So those things kind of hinder it, but at the end of the day it all went well and I'm happy with it, man. I think the battles were crazy. Iron Solomon and Diz was crazy. Ronan Ilmac was crazy. Jonas at Coasters, Cheddar and Carter. A lot of fighting battles, man.
Yeah. I'm seeing online, they are saying that Disaster and Solomon is probably the greatest battle of all time. I'm seeing a lot of that. Thoughts on the battle, man? Were you happy with both of the performances, man? And did you know going into this booking then that it was going to be that?
I mean, I hoped it was going to be that. I mean, you never really know, especially with Solomon kind of, taking that leap of absence that he did, right? He came back against Daylight, but when you face someone like Diz, he brings a whole new energy. So I was wondering, like, is that going to bring the old Solomon out? Is it going to kind of put him back in a shell? Like, you don't really know when people, take a time off, but I feel like it added fuel to the fight for him, and I don't know, man. I think that's probably, since DNA and Disaster, the best battle I've hosted, I think. You know what I mean? As far as atmosphere wise and just like the the feeling in the room and shit like that.
The cancellations, I will say on the record that I've spoke to Pat. I got to interview him. His voice was shot, definitely couldn't happen. The T-Rex situation, a lot of people got a lot of dislikes on the trailers for him in the first place. Anything you want to speak about why he wasn't here, or?
I mean, I'm not going to speak on his personal issues like that. I think like, T-Rex was in good communication with me kind of leading up to the instances that followed in him not being here. I'm not here to throw slander on anybody's name, you know what I mean? That's just not me. We're here to try to push people's brands forward, and I'm not going to sit here and try to give people ammunition to go on someone. T-Rex was excited about this, as we were, you know what I mean? We were excited to have him up here. I think a lot of people hate T-Rex just based on the persona and aura he brings, you know what I mean? I mean, the guy's, social media names are They Hate Rex and I Hate Rex, so like, it's kind of like the character he plays and the role that he takes being the heel and shit like that. So I ain't tripping over no dislikes or anything like that, because at the end of the day, if people are talking negative about you, they still talking, you know what I'm saying? And with battle rap, there's got to be the good guys, there's got to be the bad guys, and there's got to be the people that people want to see get crushed, that beat their favorite rappers, you know what I mean? That's what makes it interesting. Rex fills that role, especially for this event. A lot of people, I don't think, were negative about it, but at the same time, they're kind of excited to see if he would actually do good or not, or if they're gonna kind of keep pushing him down further or not, you know what I mean?
For sure. Ron Ilmac, new chain handed over to Ron. Are you happy as Ron's representation of this company now, or?
Yeah, I'm happy with anyone who, I feel like, Ron and Ilmac are both great representations of this company. I feel like every KOTD champion is, they wouldn't be in the position if they weren't. We'll see, it's the day after. Honestly, I never even think about this shit, or try not to think about this shit, and until it happens, because you try thinking on like the possibilities of what could happen if someone becomes champ, and I feel like you kind of come biased yourself and hoping that someone wins. So I try to like expel those thoughts from my mind and everything, and really not try to play that role to make sure I'm as even and everything as possible as well. I thought Ron did great. I thought Ilmac did great. I think it's going to come out really good on camera. It was a real rappers battle, you know what I'm saying? I think like the writing in it was incredible. It was a good battle, man. I think Ron's going to be a great champ for King of the Dot. The crowd up here loves him. I think the crowd in Cali loves him, so he's very well received in the two places where we're the biggest, you know what I mean? So
last question, and I'll let you slide out of here. I know you're busy. Hallo recently went to Twitter and said that he's battling Pat.
Yeah.
King of the Dot in Boston. Anything you wanna, touch on with that? You said it was the biggest battle that you've ever booked.
I didn't really say the biggest battle I ever booked. I said it's possibly, one of the biggest battle that KOTD's ever hosted, and I feel like it is. The Cannabis and Diz battles up there as well, but I feel like this one in this day and age, it just holds a lot of weight as for where Hallo and Pat both are in their career, so like that. But yeah, man, the man right here, Poison Pen, Nakaya, everyone, that's what's going down. It's going down on the East Coast. Without them, this shit ain't possible. So I'm excited for it. I mean, I think everyone else is going to be excited for it. And Pen and Nakaya got a crazy card coming up for y'all.
I want to announce some more shit, man.
It'll come. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, you know what I mean? Everything we do is strive to just appeal to the fans and bring fans what they really want to see, and that's what we're here for.
Word. As far as that situation goes, is it going to be like a big stage venue, or kind of like the same in Holyoke last time, or this going to be a lot more bigger magnitude, or?
It's not too much of a bigger magnitude.
I can speak on it because I've been there a billion times. It's on the venues, the Middle East. It's on Mass Ave in Cambridge and everything. It's about I think around you can fit about 700 people downstairs if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how you're going to have the pit or the stage. I don't know how you plan on doing it.
We're going to do the pit.
Alright, so I guess you can VIP the stage out. Okay. But yeah, it's bigger. It's definitely bigger than the Holyoke. It's about 2 times the size of the venue in Holyoke. And plus, it's actually in Boston. Like, Holyoke was in the middle of fucking nowhere. No disrespect to the city. It was a cool place, but that shit was in the middle of nowhere, so that may have hindered the attendance, but actually still people came out regardless. But the event was crazy. But now it's gonna actually be in the bin. It's gonna be in Boston, so people could come out from New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and be in the metropolitan area. They can still do other things and shit. But it's gonna be live, man. And it's the venue's great, man. The Middle East is a classic venue there. Everyone's performed there from Eminem, Royce, Bad Meets Evil, so all my demigods, Apathy, everybody, Acrobatic, like that. It's a real classic place in hip hop. So it's actually dope to have it in a venue like the Middle East, man.
That's what's up, man. Poison Pen. Yo, before we get out of here, all the King of the Dot supporters around the world, man. Everybody who purchased pay-per-view tickets, man. What y'all gotta say to them?
Thank y'all, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I appreciate people like you, Heavy, man. You know what I mean? Always doing it. How we not push battle rap to a further median. I appreciate all the media in battle rap. Every fan that's tweeting about it, like, y'all play an integral role. So thank you to y'all, man. Shout out to HeavyBagTV, King of the Dot. Hey.